stunning news from Buckingham Palace. King Charles has cancer.
The health of British monarchs has always been a subject of public fascination, and any updates instantly make headlines. Throughout history, the health of kings and queens has not only shaped royal life, but at times has also affected the fate of the nation. Recently, King Charles III's health report has sparked concern across the country. This concern was further fueled when his son, Prince William, confirmed that his father is facing a serious health issue. Although the exact details are still unclear, the revelation has naturally raised concerns for the 75-year-old monarch. The royal family prefers to keep private matters confidential, but Prince William's decision to speak publicly has further amplified the gravity of the situation. His comments show that the family is very concerned about King Charles's condition and is unsure about how much time they have left with him. What revelations has Prince William made that has sparked significant discussion among both the British public and global audiences, leaving many wondering about the future of the monarchy? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for the latest updates before we delve in. The confirmation from Prince William was particularly significant, as the royal family remains extremely private about personal matters, especially those related to health. Historically, they prefer to keep such issues behind closed doors, to maintain a sense of restraint and continuity even in the face of adversity. However, William's decision to reveal this serious news shows the gravity of the situation. His openness not only emphasizes the seriousness of King Charles's health, but also suggests a possible change in the royal family's approach to handling sensitive issues in the future. It is possible that the public will now have more information than in previous generations. The implications about King Charles's declining health are significant. At the age of 75, he has only recently ascended the throne after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Although his reign has been brief, it has already been filled with significant expectations and challenges. For decades, Charles was the heir apparent, having prepared for this role throughout his life. With the reports of the health threat, questions about his ability to fulfill the responsibilities of the monarchy have become even more vocal. As king, he represents not only a ceremonial function, but also a symbolic presence, representing the continuity and stability of the British state. Any sign of his deteriorating health could potentially undermine public confidence in the future of the monarchy. Prince William's announcement further underscores the emotional challenges facing the royal family. While the public often views the monarchy through the lens of duty and tradition, at its core, this is a family coping with the imminent loss of its patriarch. The relationship between King Charles and his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, has been the subject of extensive media scrutiny, highlighting both their triumphs and tribulations. News of King Charles's health may serve to unite the family as they contemplate the potential end of an era. For William, who is set to become heir to the throne, this period is likely bittersweet, as he realizes his ascension to the throne may come earlier than expected. The public reaction to this news has been varied. On the one hand, there is a deep sense of sympathy for King Charles and the royal family. The British public, who recently mourned the death of Queen Elizabeth II, is still adjusting to the newly established monarchy. Despite his long public service, King Charles has often been a polarizing figure, with his private life and views frequently under scrutiny. Yet, his recent accession to the throne and the dignified manner in which he has handled his responsibilities have earned him renewed respect. The revelation of his health challenges has softened public perception, as many now see him not just as a monarch, but as a vulnerable man facing one of life's most difficult challenges. Conversely, concerns are growing about the future of the monarchy. Concerns over King Charles's health raise wider questions about the long-term stability of the institution. If his condition worsens, a transfer of power could occur earlier than expected, with Prince William taking over his father's responsibilities. While William is widely regarded as a popular and capable future king, uncertainties remain about the nature of the monarchy under his leadership. He, like his father, has been prepared for the role throughout his life. However, his reign will likely differ from the long-standing traditions built by both his father and grandmother. The potential loss of King Charles, occurring so soon after the passing of Queen Elizabeth, may create a significant void that could profoundly impact the monarchy. King Charles has only recently begun to assert his role as sovereign, and his legacy would remain largely unfinished should his reign be prematurely terminated. His vision for a modernized monarchy, characterized by streamlined operations and an emphasis on environmental sustainability, risks remaining unrealized if his health deteriorates further. These initiatives, which he has advocated for during his tenure as Prince of Wales, have yet to be fully actualized during his brief time as king. The interpersonal dynamics within the royal family are also brought into sharper relief during this period. Prince William, who has consistently been regarded as the dutiful son, is likely to assume an increasingly prominent role in the forthcoming months. His position as the heir apparent has become more urgent, and his responsibilities within both the family and the monarchy are expected to expand in light of King Charles's uncertain health. Simultaneously, the strained relationship between King Charles and Prince Harry may attract renewed scrutiny. Prince Harry, now residing in the United States with his wife, Meghan Markle, has distanced himself from royal responsibilities, and the ongoing tensions between him and other family members have been widely reported. Nevertheless, a serious health concern within the family could potentially pave the way for reconciliation. Historically, moments of crisis have often served as catalysts for healing familial rifts, and it is conceivable that King Charles's condition could foster unity within the family in ways that have appeared unattainable in recent years. Beyond the royal family, there are also significant political ramifications to consider. The British monarchy, while predominantly ceremonial, fulfills a crucial role within the constitutional framework of the United Kingdom. The health of a reigning monarch can have far-reaching implications for the political landscape. In times of uncertainty, the monarchy is perceived as a source of continuity and stability. Should King Charles's health continue to decline, there may be deliberations among political leaders regarding the appropriate measures to ensure the effective functioning of the monarchy and its associated institutions. The Prime Minister and Parliament, while officially distinct from the Crown, will be closely monitoring developments, as any substantial changes within the royal family could influence national morale and political stability. Internationally, the health of King Charles III may have significant ramifications. As the head of the Commonwealth, he embodies a network of nations that depend on the monarchy for symbolic leadership. His capacity to fulfill this role is vital for maintaining the cohesion of the Commonwealth, particularly at a juncture when certain member nations are reassessing their affiliations with the British Crown. Countries such as Australia and Jamaica have recently engaged in discussions regarding the transition to republics, and King Charles's health issues could potentially expedite these deliberations. The continuity of leadership within the monarchy is essential for reinforcing these connections, and any disruption could result in further fragmentation of the Commonwealth. The confirmation of King Charles's health concerns by Prince William has prompted a renewed examination of the monarchy's long-term viability. Modern monarchies globally have had to adjust to evolving public expectations, and the British monarchy is no exception. Under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, the institution managed to adapt while preserving its traditional values. King Charles has continued this trend. However, his health challenges raise apprehensions about the future trajectory of the monarchy. The British public, particularly among younger generations, has increasingly scrutinized the monarchy, questioning its relevance in the contemporary era. Should King Charles's reign be prematurely concluded, it will fall to Prince William to address these issues and modernize the monarchy in a manner that resonates with the populace. In the interim, speculation regarding King Charles's health is likely to persist, with media outlets closely monitoring each development. The royal family's management of this situation will be critical in shaping public perception. If they uphold transparency and engage in open communication, it may help mitigate some of the public's concerns. Conversely, a return to a more traditional insular approach could exacerbate rumors and engender a sense of unease. The British public has historically maintained a complex relationship with the monarchy, and how the royal family navigates this delicate period will significantly influence that relationship moving forward. One of the most pressing concerns arising from King Charles's health crisis pertains to its potential impact on the internal dynamics of the royal family. The Windsors are not merely a symbol of continuity and tradition. They are a family with intricate interpersonal relationships that frequently unfold in the public sphere. As King Charles confronts what appears to be a serious health issue, it places his immediate family under considerable scrutiny. More specifically, it raises critical questions regarding the future leadership of the monarchy and the role that Prince William will assume in the coming years. His acknowledgement of his father's health status was a noteworthy gesture, underscoring his increasing responsibilities and the inevitability of his future ascension to the throne. At the core of the monarchy lies the seamless transmission of power and continuity, a principle that has been meticulously upheld for centuries. Should King Charles's health decline further, it is anticipated that Prince William will be required to assume his father's responsibilities sooner than expected. Throughout his life, William has been prepared for this role. However, the challenges he will encounter are unprecedented. Leading the monarchy in a contemporary context, characterized by increasing skepticism toward hereditary institutions, will test William's leadership abilities and his vision for the monarchy. Moreover, he faces the formidable challenge of preserving the legacy of his grandmother while simultaneously charting his own course as the future King of England. For Prince William, the impending prospect of kingship represents both an honor and a significant burden. Unlike previous heirs who benefited from extended periods of preparation, William may find himself on the verge of ascending the throne following a comparatively brief reign by his father. This situation necessitates a complex balancing act, honoring King Charles's legacy while also infusing a fresh perspective into a time-honored institution. In recent years, William has modernized his public persona, emerging as a relatable figure to the younger generation, largely due to his family life with Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and their 3 children. This carefully cultivated image of a more approachable royal may facilitate a smoother transition when he eventually ascends to the throne. Nevertheless, the responsibilities of kingship demand more than mere popularity or relatability. Prince William must demonstrate his capability to manage the constitutional and ceremonial duties associated with the crown, as well as the immense pressure to lead an institution increasingly scrutinized by its own subjects. While the monarchy has weathered numerous periods of transition and crisis, its survival has predominantly relied on the personal strength and adaptability of its leaders. Queen Elizabeth II's steady leadership guided the institution through a tumultuous 20th century, and King Charles, despite facing a divisive reputation, has consistently advocated for a more progressive monarchy. As William prepares for the potential of assuming the throne, he must find a balance between upholding the traditions that define the monarchy and responding to the public's demand for modernization. This delicate balancing act is further complicated by the evolving cultural and political landscapes of the United Kingdom and the broader Commonwealth. In recent years, discussions regarding the monarchy's role and relevance have intensified, particularly among younger generations who question the necessity of a hereditary institution in an increasingly democratic and egalitarian society. For some, the royal family symbolizes Britain's colonial legacy, and this transitional period presents an opportunity to re-evaluate the future of the monarchy. King Charles's recent health concerns, which may expedite the transition of power, arise at a moment when discussions regarding the monarchy's role in contemporary society are intensifying. This situation places Prince William in the challenging position of advocating for the monarchy's relevance in a modern context. Furthermore, the global implications of these developments must be acknowledged. King Charles III acts as the symbolic leader of the Commonwealth, a collection of nations historically connected to the British Empire. However, the monarchy's relationship with the Commonwealth is facing increasing scrutiny, with several member countries expressing interest in severing ties and establishing republican governance. The discourse surrounding King Charles's health transcends domestic implications, affecting the Commonwealth nations that have re-evaluated their affiliations with the British monarchy in the wake of Queen Elizabeth II's passing. Countries such as Australia, Canada, and various Caribbean nations are particularly impacted, as a seamless transition of authority from King Charles to Prince William could significantly influence their decisions regarding continued membership in the Commonwealth. Australia, in particular, has engaged in protracted debates about the prospect of becoming a republic, a conversation that has gained momentum since the death of Queen Elizabeth II and has been further complicated by King Charles's ascension. While King Charles has endeavored to preserve the unity of the Commonwealth, his potential withdrawal from royal duties due to health issues could ignite renewed discussions concerning Australia's status as a constitutional monarchy. Similarly, Caribbean nations like Jamaica and Barbados are reassessing their connections to the British Crown, with multiple political leaders advocating for independence from the monarchy. Such movements could gain momentum should King Charles's reign be abruptly curtailed, particularly if the transition to Prince William's leadership introduces uncertainties about the future. The international significance of the British monarchy, especially its role in global diplomacy, underscores the importance of the monarch's health beyond mere ceremonial functions. King Charles, akin to his predecessor, embodies a form of soft power that has been instrumental in sustaining diplomatic relations between the United Kingdom and other nations. Although the monarchy's role is predominantly ceremonial, it remains pivotal in Britain's public diplomacy. Any disruption stemming from King Charles's health could temporarily destabilize this intricate balance. Moreover, public sentiment towards the monarchy, both within the UK and on the international stage, poses additional considerations. The public perception of King Charles has historically been complex. During his lengthy tenure as the Prince of Wales, he endured considerable scrutiny regarding his personal life, particularly concerning his marriage to Princess Diana and their subsequent divorce. His relationship with Camilla, now the Queen Consort, has been a subject of contention for decades. Nevertheless, King Charles has made efforts to rehabilitate his image in recent years, emphasizing his philanthropic endeavors, environmental advocacy, and commitment to public service. Nonetheless, his recent health scare has elicited renewed focus on these past controversies, serving as a reminder of the intricate and often tumultuous journey that has led him to the throne. For Prince William, the challenge of addressing public perceptions will be substantial. Having largely steered clear of the scandals and controversies that have affected other members of the royal family, William's reputation remains relatively unblemished. However, as he prepares to assume greater responsibilities, he must navigate the expectations imposed by both the British public and international observers. His capacity to maintain the monarchy's relevance in an increasingly dynamic world will be critical to securing the institution's future. William's role as a bridge between the older generation of royals and contemporary society is perhaps his most significant asset, yet it also imposes considerable pressure on him to deliver results. As Prince William undertakes additional responsibilities, it is pertinent to consider how his future role as king may influence the monarchy in a post-Charles era. One notable area where William may diverge from his father is in his approach to modernization. While Charles has been a prominent advocate for streamlining the monarchy, William may advance this initiative further, fostering an institution that is more transparent, accessible, and aligned with contemporary values. Under William's leadership, we may witness a royal family that is more attuned to the concerns of younger generations, particularly regarding issues such as climate change, mental health, and social justice, causes that William and his wife, Catherine, have actively supported in recent years. William's modernization efforts could also encompass the structure of the monarchy itself. The notion of a streamlined royal family has been a topic of discourse for some time, with Charles himself promoting a more focused institution that prioritizes core members. Should William pursue this vision, we might see a monarchy that emphasizes public service and charitable endeavors over traditional pomp and pageantry. By reducing the number of working royals and concentrating on their essential duties, William could contribute to the monarchy's sustainability during a period marked by heightened public scrutiny and calls for reform. Nevertheless, any modifications that William implements within the monarchy must be judiciously managed. The British public possesses a profound attachment to tradition, and any abrupt changes could alienate older generations who remain loyal to the royal family. William will need to strike a delicate balance between preserving the institution's historical legacy and embracing the necessary changes to maintain its relevance in the 21st century. This balancing act will constitute one of his most significant challenges as a future king, and the manner in which he navigates it will ultimately define his reign. Simultaneously, Prince William must navigate the intricate personal dynamics within his family, particularly in relation to his brother, Prince Harry. The documented strain in their relationship has been exacerbated in recent years, particularly following Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to the United States, which has resulted in a noticeable rift within the family. The recent developments concerning King Charles III's health may offer opportunities for renewed communication between William and Harry. However, they also possess the potential to heighten existing tensions, contingent upon the manner in which the situation is managed. Family crises frequently serve as catalysts for unity, yet they can equally deepen divisions, if not addressed with care. One critical aspect requiring attention is the significant impact on the monarchy's symbolic role. For centuries, British monarchs have epitomized the nation's heritage and continuity. The very presence of a monarch, irrespective of their political involvement, is intrinsically linked to the concept of stability amid change. When a monarch experiences health challenges, particularly in the public eye, it starkly underscores the fragility of that continuity. With King Charles III having recently ascended to the throne, his reign is still in its nascent stages. A decline in his health could disrupt the enduring leadership for which the monarchy is renowned, compelling the nation to confront yet another substantial transition shortly after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. This potential instability transcends theoretical concerns, resonating deeply on an emotional level with the British public. For many, the monarchy represents more than a constitutional entity. It embodies a steadfast presence in their lives, an enduring symbol of Britain's resilience. Queen Elizabeth's lengthy reign provided a sense of stability during periods of social, political, and economic upheaval. Although King Charles presents a markedly different figure from his mother, he still occupies that essential symbolic role. Consequently, his health crisis invokes a collective anxiety regarding the future of the nation itself. The uncertainty surrounding his well-being raises the prospect of a dual transition within a brief time frame, which could amplify feelings of national unease. The British public's emotional investment in the monarchy implies that the royal family's actions during this period will attract heightened scrutiny. As public figures, the Windsors are expected to manage personal adversity while fulfilling their traditional role of service to the nation. Throughout Queen Elizabeth's reign, the family adeptly navigated crises while projecting a public image of unity and resilience. However, the current situation appears distinct, given that King Charles, as the patriarch, is at the forefront of the crisis. The public anticipates that the royals will embody strength. Yet the vulnerability inherent in this moment humanizes the family in a manner that is seldom witnessed. As Prince William has acknowledged the illness of his father, The royal family is navigating a sensitive balance between personal sorrow and public duty. This delicate balancing act is not unprecedented for the monarchy. However, it is particularly significant at this juncture due to the transitional nature of the current circumstances. The health concerns surrounding King Charles serve as a poignant reminder that Prince William's tenure as heir apparent is approaching a critical juncture, and the public is being subtly prepared for his eventual ascension to the throne. This moment invites reflection on the essence of hereditary leadership, where public responsibilities evolve in tandem with the inexorable passage of time. William must now ready himself not only to assume the responsibilities of kingship, but also to guide his family through what may prove to be one of their most challenging periods in contemporary history. Should the transition to William's kingship occur sooner than anticipated, it will extend beyond familial implications to encompass national significance. William's prospective role as monarch has already been the subject of extensive analysis, and his leadership will be vital to the monarchy's continued relevance and survival. In contrast to his father, William's public persona embodies modernity and approachability. He and his wife, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, have adopted a more engaged approach to royal duties, addressing issues that resonate with younger demographics, such as mental health, environmental conservation, and social justice. These initiatives, coupled with William's more transparent style of engagement, may serve him well as he endeavors to reshape the monarchy into a more contemporary and pertinent institution. However, the prospect of an early ascension to the throne may also introduce unique challenges. The legacy of his mother, Princess Diana, remains a significant presence in public consciousness, and William's rise could evoke memories of her tragic demise and the difficulties she encountered as a member of the royal family. Diana's influence continues to shape public sentiment, particularly concerning the younger generation of royals. The emotional weight of these associations may complicate William's kingship, as he will need to honor his father's legacy while also navigating the memories of his mother, whose relationship with the monarchy was marked by considerable strife. The shadow of Diana's untimely death is one that William has carried throughout his life, and ascending to the throne while his father's health declines may serve as a poignant reminder of the personal sacrifices inherent in royal duty. Concurrently, there remains the question of public perception regarding Camilla, the Queen Consort. Her role within the royal family has evolved significantly since her marriage to Charles, yet her presence has historically been met with some controversy due to her relationship with him during his marriage to Princess Diana. Camilla's acceptance by the public has been a gradual process, but King Charles's health brings her position as Queen Consort into sharper focus. Should Charles's condition deteriorate, Camilla's role within the monarchy will inevitably undergo scrutiny, particularly as the public looks to William and Catherine to lead the royal family into the future. The nature of Camilla's involvement in this transitional period remains uncertain, and public sentiment towards her may shift depending on how the royal family addresses this sensitive situation. The health of King Charles carries significant implications for the broader aristocratic and political landscape in Britain. While the monarchy primarily serves a ceremonial function, it occupies a pivotal role within the nation's political framework. The passing of the Queen prompted extensive reflection on the monarchy's position in a contemporary democracy, and King Charles's health concerns are likely to provoke similar discussions. Politicians, commentators, and academics are expected to engage in dialogue regarding the institutional ramifications, deliberating on whether the monarchy can or ought to persist in its existing form, particularly in the event of another transition occurring in quick succession. Some may contend that two transitions within a short time frame could undermine the institution, whereas others may perceive this as an opportunity for renewal and modernization. For the government of the United Kingdom, and particularly for the Prime Minister, the health of the monarch transcends personal concerns. The monarchy, as an integral component of the British Constitution, holds a distinctive and essential role in the political structure of the nation. Should King Charles's health lead to his abdication or incapacitation, the government must be ready to navigate the ensuing legal and ceremonial protocols. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, akin to his predecessors, will likely need to collaborate closely with Buckingham Palace and the royal household to ensure that any transition of power is executed with the utmost seamlessness. At a time when the United Kingdom is already contending with significant political and economic challenges, a sudden royal transition could introduce additional complexities to the national discourse. Furthermore, King Charles's health has far-reaching implications beyond the United Kingdom, affecting the Commonwealth and the global perception of the British monarchy. As the head of the Commonwealth, Charles assumes a symbolic leadership role that links over 50 nations. However, the relevance of the Commonwealth is increasingly under scrutiny, and the health of its leader could further intensify this debate. Several nations, including Australia, Canada, and Jamaica, have already begun to question their future relationship with the British Crown. Should King Charles's reign be unexpectedly curtailed, these discussions may gain prominence, potentially prompting more countries to consider disengaging from the monarchy in favor of a republican system of governance. The Commonwealth, while primarily a symbolic institution, possesses profound historical significance and cultural connections that trace back to the British Empire. King Charles's deteriorating health may invigorate republican movements, particularly in nations where the discourse surrounding the monarchy's relevance has been intensifying. In countries such as Australia, there is a growing sentiment advocating for the severance of ties with the British monarchy, and a potential transition of power could reignite calls for a referendum on this matter. Similarly, Caribbean nations like Jamaica, which have expressed interest in pursuing republican status, may view this juncture as a timely opportunity to reassess their position within the Commonwealth. Regarding the international relationships of the royal family, the health of King Charles may significantly influence diplomatic relations between the United Kingdom and other nations. Historically, the monarchy has been an instrument of soft power, facilitating alliances and fostering relationships through state visits and ceremonial responsibilities. Should King Charles be unable to fulfill these essential roles, the future of British diplomacy could be adversely affected. While Prince William and other senior members of the royal family possess the capability to assume these responsibilities, the monarchy's effectiveness in international diplomacy is often closely linked to the stature and experience of the reigning monarch. Any disruption stemming from King Charles's health could complicate the United Kingdom's international standing, particularly at a time when pressing global challenges such as climate change, security, and trade necessitate stable leadership. Furthermore, King Charles's health crisis coincides with a period of heightened instability on the global stage. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine, increasing tensions among global powers, and economic uncertainty contribute to a particularly precarious moment for the United Kingdom. Although the monarchy does not engage directly in political decision-making, it serves as a symbol of national unity and strength. A perceived vulnerability within the monarchy could inadvertently convey negative signals to both allies and adversaries, potentially undermining the United Kingdom's image of resilience. We invite you to share your thoughts on King Charles's health news in the comments section below. Thank you for your engagement, and we look forward to your insights.